Hello, welcome back to Subtech Online. It's me again, Sabit Christopher. Today I'm going to take you through the project or product management templates. What do you need to start a project, or if you're starting off with a product, a new product, which documentation do you need? So we are going to look at the templates you always need to come up with to make sure that you have the success of that product. So the first thing is you'll always have a vision, a product vision statement. This one is always a concise written statement which defines the vision, the goals, and the direction you have to take for the product. And it is always owned by the product manager or the product owner. Then, after that, you come up with another document that is the user personas, which profiles the behavior of the target audience for you to understand the targets of your audience, the application you're building or the product. So that is always owned by still the product manager, but you'll always get inputs from the marketing team. Then the third is always a competitor analysis. You have to make a competitor analysis to make sure that you assess all the landscape, the opportunities and the risks and the threats that are in the market there. And this is always done by the PM, and the inputs are from marketing and sales because they directly engage the market. Then after that, you're now ready to come up with a product requirement document, which we call a PRD, which still is always authored by the PM. But the inputs is cross-functional. All departments will have their inputs because they are the users, they are the stakeholders. They are supposed to come up with the requirements of the product. So you specify the features, how they'll function, then you interpret them in a technical requirement. So you, the product manager, you're going to engage now the developers, which means you have to interpret what is the requirement in the technical way and whether it is feasible. Then after then, you, the PM, the stakeholders, and the developers, you'll come up with a roadmap. This is always a visual in form of a Gantt chart or timeline, which communicates the product strategy on a high level. So we always prioritize the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and you give them timelines, the start date and start end date, to make sure that everything is on track. Then after that, you'll always come up with now a product backlog. That is always built by the product manager or the project manager with the development team. So here you prioritize the list of all the digital tools, all the features which are meant to be developed. So it's where now we prioritize the tasks that have to come first, and also you give time to the development team to align on what can come first and next, but you always manage the product backlog, you the PM. Then the seventh is the user story template. So you'll always come up with a document which gives the individual user requirements. So this is managed by the product manager or the project manager, plus the product owner, who can be the CEO or an HOD in a business, and the development team. Obviously, they have to collaborate much on this. Then after that, when development is ongoing, there is a customer journey map. So you come up with you, the PM, you come up with a customer journey map. This explains the process on how the product will be operating. In other words, it's where now we start off with the designing team. You come up with the designs, and the users have to give feedback. So it is always a visual presentation, which is mostly it involves infographics, designs of whatever interface you're going to have for the clients or the users. Then after that, after development is done, you'll always be doing tests, you as a product manager, with the business analyst or the data analyst and the developers. So There, every test has to be documented such that we evaluate the impact of the change on the user behavior, because you may have changed a lot and your user or your audience target may not keep up with the changes. So you have to test that critically. If the changes are so much, you have to maybe partition your releases, which means I will have to release this in 1 month. After another month, I will bring in other features. But remember, you already have that priority board. Then we have the product feedback log, which means when you start testing. No, before even that, there is a product metrics dashboard. That is the PM, the data or the business analyst in the business. They do the input with the product manager. So you make sure that you monitor all the key product performance metrics. If you have done the test and you have released the first version, then you have to monitor how it is operating or how it is being used. Then from there you'll have now the product feedback log, which means users will start giving you feedback, and you'll design a tracker to prioritize the user feedback, and that tracker is now the product feedback log, which means that's where you're going to get more requests coming through, the bugs that will be reported on the usability side. Then from there, you'll now always come up with release notes. You always have to create a release notes. That is always between you, the PM, and the marketing team. This is the document that informs the users or the stakeholders about the changes that are being released, such that users know that, yeah, we requested for change ABCD, they have given us AB, then C is waiting maybe for another development. Then finally, we always have a product launch checklist. So this one, you ensure that all the tasks are completed before a product is launched. So you have to make sure that you engage your development team, you engage all your customer support team, to make sure that everything has been put in place. Otherwise, that is it. And in case you need more information like this, you can subscribe to this channel, give us a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell such that you can always receive videos like this. Otherwise, I meet you in the next video. Bye bye.